Hey, what's up everyone? So today we want to start with a very quick introduction video, and what we want to do right now is we're going to create an application to make sums and subtractions, multiplying, divide, and we're going to do that by introducing the data types in integer and double. So we're going to start with that. We're going to say we want to create an empty application right now, and what we want to do is we want to start using variables, integer variables. So that we're going to write that integer, and we're going to say number 1 is the name of the variable, and I'm going to choose whatever number I want, and int number 2 equals whatever number. And what we're going to do is we're going to execute different operations for those numbers, and we're going to use the write line. So we're going to use the write line console write line. Console write line. And I want to type I'm going to say like number 1 equals, and number 2 equals. I'm going to use the plus to concatenate the string. We're going to cover that in more detail later, but at this point you're going to be able to see what's going on. So it's going to say it's going to run the application so far. So what we get so far, debug without debugging, and let's see what we get. So we have number 1 is 2,390, and number 2 is 349. So we'll have those numbers, and we'll have these numbers, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna say what's the sum, add an empty line here, there's a space, and we want to say sum, and we want to make the different operations. We want to say sums, subtraction, multiply, and divide. And we want to say if we're going to execute an operation, console the write line. I want to say what's the sum of number 1 and number 2. So as you can see, this is super simple, so you can guess what I'm gonna do next, right? So I'm just gonna change the operator here. So I'm gonna say subtraction, multiply, divide. So you can see we can execute operations, but I'm doing this on the fly, so you can have a better understanding. I'm gonna create like a sum result, so you can see a little bit more easy for you to read. I want to put that real quick. I want to assume number 1 and number 2, and the result's going to save into the integer sum result, and then we're going to write line the sum result. Okay, so this is one way to write it down. It's just like save the results of the 2 operations into a variable, and then print the variable result, and the other option is doing on the fly. The write line the sum, write line there is the subtraction of number 1 and number 2. On the fly, it's gonna make the subtraction, and it's gonna get the number, and then it's gonna write line the number that is the result of this operation. So this is super simple information that you probably already know, but as I say, I'm starting from the very beginning, and this code could be useful for somebody. So I'm gonna use run application, see what we get, and hopefully you learn something new. If you don't know this already, it's gonna be like a little bit interesting. So you can see number 1 is 200, well, whatever number it is, the sum is this result, 2700. Subtraction, 2000 multiply 834,000 and divide is 6. So you can see the divide. This is not like getting, I guess you should get some point in decimal numbers, but it's not getting that because of the data type of the values. So I'm going to change that real quick, and so you can see decimal values. So if I change the data type from integer to double, and here again double, if I go ahead and round this again, I'm pretty sure the 3 is gonna get decimal values. Yeah, as you can see here, there's a very long decimal, and this is because the data type needs to be a data type that accepts decimal points. So if sorry, okay, so as I say, if I change the data type to double, I'm going to be able to see the decimal places of the result of the division of these numbers. So that being said, you should always try to, if you know that you're going to work with decimal point, you should use different data type. You should not use integer because you're going to lose your decimal point. So you need to use double or float, not sure how to pronounce, but I think that's all for today. I wanted to create very short videos so you can see it like real quick and don't spend a lot of time watching me watching this. I'm gonna copy all this code to my blog as always. You want to be able to get a code and test yourself. You have seen how I created the application from scratch. I have already a video in which I show you how to install Visual Studio for free. Visual Studio Free, which is Visual Studio Community, which is completely free for download and install for everybody. And I'm showing you how to start creating an application. You just can go to the beginning of the video and see what I did. And I'm gonna be creating more videos. If you have any comments, you need some struggling with some code, and probably I already know what to do, or probably not. I can find out and let you know. And so basically, what I'm trying to do is trying to create like a little community. Something I've noticed that it's not like I want a channel to kind of see what's going on in programming and stuff like that and related to C#, and I haven't found anything yet. So I said I'm gonna create my own channel, but this is out of the so I mean beside of the point, and I think I'm gonna create another videos in which I'm gonna explain some stuff. But by now, I think it's all for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Take a look to my website. And you know, I think I see you in the next video.